Hello, I'm Shadman. I'll be demonstrating a project on a restaurant website utilizing Next.js and Payload CMS. So I'm using Payload CMS to implement full dynamic control of the website and also simplify the development process of building the admin panel from scratch. I'm using Vercel to host this website, so I also set up Tarsus SQLite database to work with the serverless environment of Vercel. Even then, I would not recommend using Vercel to deploy this application. I would say it's better to use Heroku or something else. But this is what I could use at the moment, so that's why I went with Vercel. Anyway, let's browse to the website. So this is the website. As you can see, there is some animations, basically fade up animations or fade left and right animations based on the scroll location. The website is just this one page. It's simple, minimalistic, and fast, mainly built for mobile devices because most people visiting a restaurant would be looking up the restaurant in their phones. So that's the ideology behind the design of the website. Uh, let's start explaining the different buttons and how the structure of the website is designed. So the website supports English and Japanese, so Nihongo. So I would change to Nihongo just to show you how it's working. So this is how it is for Japanese, and again for English. So all the data is coming from payload. There is not a single line of data that's written on the front end. Everything is being fetched. And it works with Next.intl server so that all my components are server side. Yes, there are some client components, but these are for animations, but they're not on the page level. So every page is using async functions. This keeps the website very fast, and also it's really good to handle metadata. Yeah, this is the hero section. So in hero section, these all these are buttons. So social, location, review, open on. These are all buttons. The open on is relatively simple. It just browses to the operating hours section, so a user can quickly see what time your restaurant is open. Then review. Well, you can put any URL for this. Uh, I just put the Google Map review link here, and location also from Google Maps. So whenever a user clicks on location, if they're on their phone, it would open Google Maps and show them the location of your website. Sorry, the location of your restaurant. And social, well, I put my own Instagram link here, but obviously, in your case, you would put your company social media page or its Instagram page, whatever it is. So these links are entered from the admin panel. So I'll show that to you right now. So if we go to the hero section in the admin panel, I'm already logged in. That's why we have that page. So yeah, this is the admin panel. So you can see social URL and map URL, review URL. So you can input the links here. You don't have to touch any code. So very simplistic. Then view menu reserve now. This also just browse in the website. It quickly navigates to menu card, and reserve now would quickly navigate to this reservation form. Speaking of reservation form, the data of this reservation form is also shown in the payload admin panel. So maybe I could show you one right now. So for example, this was the last entry I did, Jendo. Let's try a different name. Let's say Sakib Shadman. All right. So then we change the number. Uh, let's say it's 8018. Two people. No, I would say I'm gonna go alone, all by myself. Then time, I can enter anytime I feel like. I haven't put any restriction on this, but obviously, if you put some weird time that is not inside the operating hours, the staff would not respond to that. So I'll also show how the staff can see this information that I'm entering. So it's November 25. Let's say we are gonna go on next Friday. Special request, this is optional, so I'll just leave it empty. You can write anything you want here. Then I would say confirm reservation. Okay, it was successful. So let's see this data in the admin panel. Go to reservations. Okay, the data we entered is here. So Sakib Shadman 018. If you remember, this is what we just entered. And it's pending. So every application that's just submitted is going to be pending. Your staff can easily edit the status of the application. So maybe the staff called me and then he said that no, that time is too late. You cannot come then, or any, like we had some sort of discussion. So based on that, we can set a status here. So it's cancelled, and I would save it. Okay, this is going to update anytime now. There you go. It's cancelled now. So in this way, the staff can see what data is being sent from the form in the admin panel. It's relatively simple, uh, but still better than nothing. And then, yeah, all the text here, like I said earlier, is coming from payload. So let's say operating hours, for example. How is this being handled? So operating hours is in Glober's in here, operating hours. We have here the title, operating hours, Sunday, slot time is this 11:30 a.m. 2:30. So that is exactly what's here, Sunday 11:30 and 2:30. Now how are we localizing it? So when I click here and go to Japanese, you'll see that it's now slot 1 dash JP. And now I can write Nichiobi, and title I can write it in Japanese. So yeah, that's how it's handled. I'm not gonna save anything right now. Leave it as it is. So this is the reviews part of the website. Completely optional, but I thought like it's a nice touch to the website. I would not suggest adding too many reviews because that would cause too many images, and too many images just makes your website heavier and slower. So a good balance is probably to keep 6 7 images here. It will handle automatically, so you don't have to worry about the layout. So how is this being handled? Well, let's say the Marin Kitagawa-san wrote something in Japanese and uploaded an image she took in the restaurant. So in that case, she uploaded this in your social media page. So once you got that data in your social media page, you can simply go to your admin panel, and since you like that post, you can go to testimonials and create new. In create new, you would go to main image. Main image is the background image. Then user image is the image, like this person's image. And then the text, well, you can write text in English or whatever language you feel like. This is not localized. I feel like you should not translate translate other people's comments. So that's why I have not set the localized field here. There is no dash slash jp or anything like that. So that's the one way to know which fields are localized and which are not. Mm, Also, I'll show you this common UI. So as you can see, there is some fields here with special menu UI, reservation UI, text UI, common UI. So these I do not suggest changing. You should, or if you are going to change them, proceed with caution. Like, let's say, we'll change it to English first. So this is the contact us field, right? Contact us is this button. But instead of contact us, if we wrote something very, very long, a very long sentence, then this button would break, and this UI would not look as nice anymore. So in that sense, you need to proceed with caution in regarding to this. Do not exceed the length greater, or try not to exceed a length greater than the text that's already present. So, for example, contact us is using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's using 10 characters. So try to keep it within 10 characters, whatever you're writing, or even if it's not 10, maybe 15 max, not more than 15, I would say. All right, so this part is also done. Let's see. So menu card is just uh, you enter the category name, then you enter the item name, the a short description, and the price. That's here in menu items. Enter it from here. So these are the like the previous menus. You can delete something if you feel like, and you can also edit them. So how do you edit? Here you can edit. So let's say, let's change something. Let's say we don't want to sell this at 900. 900 inflation is really bad right now. So let's just say it's going to be 1000 now. 100 yen change. So let's change that. Price. So this is a string. It's not the numbers. That's because I want to make this website accessible to uh, all nationalities, not just Japanese. That's why I used EN 900. Typically, you would just use 900, but and handle EN in front end. But I feel like this approach is better and it's simpler also. Oh, sorry, I said 900 again. I should have set it to 1000. I lost my thoughts. So let's say it's gonna be 1000. Save. All right, we updated it. Let's see if the change is reflected. Refresh the page. Perfect, it's 1000. So as you saw, it's very simple to update these informations or create new informations. Then in specials, this UI is set in a way that it can handle dynamic input. So you can have more than four, or you can have like six or 10, whatever you feel like. But I would suggest to have uh, not less than four at least. Like you should at least have four, then the UI would look good. Obviously, even if you have one, it's still going to be fine, but the UI will not break, but it will not look very good. You would not have to touch any code to change any of these. Everything is handled from payload. So even specials, I'll show you how that works. So here, these are specials. We have name, description, image. There is also price. There's some more fields here. Price, rating. None of these have rating fields, but we can set the rating. So I'll show you. Rating is null right now. Yeah, no rating. So we can choose to add rating to any of these, and the UI is ready for it. For example, let's say we are going to change this one's rating. Rating is completely optional again. So it's 4.5. All right, this will update 4.5. Now we can go back here, refresh. There we go, 4.5. So completely optional, but up to you. If you feel like you want to use it, then go ahead. And what else? Feel like I already talked about hero section. Yeah, I think I did. So yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it about the website. Nothing more to add. Everything is pretty self-explanatory. Uh, yeah, media. Well, media, you can upload all images here at once. Then from testimonial or any other part that's using an image, you can select from media instead of uploading new. So you could do that. So let's say review 3, we can edit image. So we can crop it a bit. So like that, crop should have worked. So basically, all these images are linked to upload things. So we're using Payload CMS as upload things adapter. So everything is pretty automatic, nothing too difficult. Oh, we actually messed up. Well, like, because our image size is a bit big now. So yeah, try to use images that are a bit smaller size. Do not use big image sizes if possible. So that crop function is from Sharp package, and typically it's used for cropping, but it's also is pretty good in optimizing the image a bit. But really depends on the image type. So typically, if you're uploading web pages, that would be the best. But I understand it's not very easy to do so. There are many websites like Tiny PNG. You can use these websites to make your images a bit smaller because upload things free version is only up to 2 GB. So because of that, I would say it's a good idea to optimize the image before uploading. Obviously, in Next.js, the images are already optimized when they're loaded in the page, but in your storage bucket, the images are still not optimized. So in that sense, it's a good idea to upload smaller size images. And yeah, that's about it. I have nothing more to discuss about this. So that's it for the project demo. Oh, one more thing I guess I did forget to say is the responsive view. I'll show it really quick. So it would be a shame not to show you the mobile view. After all, it's built mainly for mobile. So this is the website in mobile view. So you can scroll this way. The images are here. In touch. Yeah, that's it. So this is how it looks in mobile view. The sidebar, change language. There we go. Uh, so it's mainly made for three up to 375 pixels, which is iPhone SE, but it can handle even more smaller sizes. This is the tab views. So yeah, as you can see, this section it automatically fixes its own layout. You don't need to worry about it. You can add more testimonials if you feel like. All right. So yeah, that's it. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. And next week I would probably upload a different project. I'm still thinking of what to upload. Probably something that has to do with learning Japanese. So yeah, let's see. See ya.